June 6, 1944. The world holds its breath. On the beaches of Normandy, destiny is written in sand and blood. Operation Overlord is not just an invasion. It is the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. But what led to this moment? What were the stakes? And how did the Allies turn the tide of war? The planning for D-Day is shrouded in secrecy. Codenames like Overlord, Neptune, and Fortitude mask the magnitude of the operation. Thousands of ships, aircraft, and men are assembled in the utmost confidence. Deception operations mislead the Germans into expecting landings elsewhere. The Allies aim to strike with overwhelming force, but the enemy must not know when or where. The beaches of Normandy are chosen for their strategic importance. Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juno, and Sword. 5 sectors, each with its own challenges. The Germans fortify the coast with the Atlantic Wall, concrete bunkers, barbed wire, mines, and artillery. They believe the Allies will land at Pas-de-Calais. They are wrong. The night before the invasion, paratroopers drop behind enemy lines. Their mission is to secure key positions, disrupt German communications, and hold until reinforcements arrive. The drop was chaotic. Many land far from their objectives. Some are captured. Others fight valiantly against overwhelming odds. Their courage sets the stage for the assault. At dawn, the amphibious assault begins. Waves of landing craft approach the shore. Soldiers brace for impact. The beaches are a killing ground. Machine gun fire rakes the sand. Mortar explode. Men fall. Yet, they press on. The tide of history is with them. On Omaha Beach, American forces face the fiercest resistance. The Germans have the high ground. Their fire is deadly accurate. Commanders are killed. Units are disorganized. But the soldiers persist. They find cover. They regroup. They advance. Inch by inch, they push forward. At Utah Beach, the landings are more successful. The terrain is less fortified. The resistance is lighter. The Americans establish a beachhead and begin to move inland. The success here provides a foothold for further operations. At Gold, Juno, and Sword beaches, British and Canadian forces land. They face formidable opposition, but manage to secure their objectives. The coordination between the Allies is impressive. The beachheads are established. As the day progresses, the Allies expand their positions. They link up the beachheads. They begin to push inland. The Germans are caught off guard. They scramble to respond, but the Allies have the initiative. They are on the move. The success of D-Day is not just military. It is symbolic. It demonstrates the resolve of the Allied nations. It shows that tyranny can be defeated. It marks the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany, but the cost is high. Thousands of soldiers are killed, wounded, or missing. The beaches are littered with the fallen. The wounded are evacuated. The survivors press on. They know the war is not over, but they have taken the first step toward victory. In the days that follow, the Allies continue to advance. They liberate towns and cities. They push the Germans back. The liberation of France begins. The road to Berlin is open. The success of D-Day has far-reaching consequences. It forces the Germans to fight a two-front war. It boosts the morale of the Allied nations. It encourages resistance movements across Europe. It accelerates the collapse of Nazi Germany. But questions remain. Could the invasion have been delayed? Could the Germans have reinforced their positions? Could the Allies have suffered a setback? These counterfactuals are tempting, yet the facts are clear. D-Day was a turning point in World War II. The legacy of D-Day is enduring. It is a testament to the courage and determination of the men who fought. It is a reminder of the cost of freedom. It is a symbol of the power of unity and resolve. As the Allies continue their advance, the war is far from over. The liberation of Europe will take time. The Germans will fight fiercely. But the momentum has shifted. The Allies are on the offensive. The end of the war is in sight. The beaches of Normandy are secured, but the road to victory is still long. In our next script, we will follow the Allied advance through France. We will examine the challenges they face. We will explore the strategies they employ. And we will see how the liberation of Europe unfolds. Stay tuned.